So this is day one of a brand new build, custom stone feature based heavily around this pot here, which I'll show you. This absolutely stunning blue pot, which is the best part of all, getting on for 6 foot, is going to become the centerpiece of what is a wraparound stone wall seating area. Then we'll have stone walls either side of us, bench on this side, and then we're changing all the paving. A lot of the plants are staying, just going to be rehomed and moved around. And then a limestone paving, sort of like going to follow the way these beds move and then come out there onto a stepping stone path down that way. So we've got a lot to crack on with here, but we also want to keep it in the style of this garden. This garden has been going for years. It's very mature, so we do not want to make this stand out, but we also want to still make it look amazing at the same time. So see how we cope with this one. So the next part of this is mapping out for the footings. We're just setting it out here now. We're going to be 300 mil off the fence, and then we're going to dig our footings about 400 mil wide, about 450 deep, coming across there, coming around the back here. We're going to map it all out, so by the time the footings are dug out, it's starting to make sense. But fingers crossed, if today goes well, we can start to concrete them in as well, and then that will really start to show us then where this L shape's going to go, and then we can start thinking about prepping the base for all the slabbing, digging the flower bed back, sending it back in that way a bit. And one thing we're going to do with the slabbing now, which is a bit of a change on the plan, is stagger it into the existing flower bed, just so it links the new section to the old section a bit more naturally, really. That's the plan, that. So see how we get on today, and we should have a good day. All good jobs. The best thing on them is normally a skip. Got to make this chucky in. They are heavy, but that's probably one of the first 10,000. Not that many, but it won't take long to get this foot out there. So it's a good day, and all the footings are in, which is quality. They're actually running the blocks in now, so that means tomorrow we are laying already, which is mega for us. So get the blocks in, start getting the back of the wall up. We'll start seeing a bit more shape of the back of the stone wall. That side won't have a block wall on it, it'll just be the stone on there, which would be like this Cotswold stone, but it's like a split face, really nice stone. So fingers crossed, tomorrow wall's up and we're starting to bring the stone in. It's Friday tomorrow, ready for next week of stone walling, which would be amazing. A nice little trip. That is the first load of walling stone on here. Look at this, Cotswold cream crop stone. Put it in the sun, look at that. And then if we come up to the house here, this is why the customer initially wanted it to tie in with. I think that is a pretty cool colour match on the coins here, because the house is like a man-made concrete stone. We're going for a natural stone. But this is locally sourced from us, half an hour away. I've just been absolutely amazing. Can't wait to start building with it now. So that is the lamppost in. Mad little device here, which is holding us up plumbing straight on that bit. All concreted in the bottom. Blocks are going in now, and we've got the armoured cable coming around here, which is all going to be concreted in, dug in. Same on there. And then we are block laying and stone walling already on a Friday. That's nice. So that's the first stage done, really quick actually, but also looking really good. You can see we've got the block work in, then we've got these ties in here, which if you bear with me here, this is where our amazing stone comes in. So then when we're putting a stone wall up on this side, then it just gets bedded in, trapped in, and we're going to muck the back. So although it looks like a dry stone wall, it's got a muck back to it, tied in. It just gives us an extra bit of strength on this as we want to drop some features in it. So that's that all done. And then you'll also see it's staggered up. This wall is going to go from up here on the pier all the way along, sort of staggered. It's not going to have a clean cut finish. It's going to be very sort of traditional, old, new. I don't know which way you describe it, but finishing all sort of way up nicely, and then coming all the way back down there. So that's the plan. And it's also the next stage, stonework, my favourite thing. Well, it's turning to be a really good day. We've got all the block work in this morning, and then we've actually managed to get probably almost up to a foot all the way around on the stonework. And this stone is absolutely beautiful. It's looking really nice now. You can see it's looking really cool. So we're about a foot up around here. That's double skin on that side, single skin here onto the block work, and just tying in. So it's really set us up for quite a nice Monday when we come in next week. Monday we'll probably be up here somewhere on Monday, which is really cool. I really enjoyed today. It's been really nice. that's the end of what has been an amazing day. So we got the block work in first thing, and then stonework's almost up to a foot all the way around. Been a really good Friday. Finishing up, clean up, back to it Monday to carry on with. So it's another morning, and we're back on the stone wall. We're sort of getting there now. I think we've got to be getting close to, yeah, we're over 2 foot high now, 600 high. It's coming in really nice. It's all starting to take shape. One thing we're going to show you, we have had, do you know one of those items you always go, right, we'll keep that and one day we'll find use for it. I reckon about 10 years ago, possibly more than that, we were clearing that garden and we found this beautiful face. We think is a woman with like a tiara on her head. I'm pretty sure it's a woman. And this is going to become a feature in the wall there. And then we're going to stone her in around. It's got all of the bedding brick on, so we can bed her in and stone her all the way around. And then you will see this amazing feature in there. So it's really nice. Honestly, we've had that probably the best part of 10 years. Finally got a use for it, which is really nice. In a place where the customer's already seen it and loves it as well, which is ultra cool. So now I've just got to start building again and crack on. That is it, the stone wall is complete, and the main thing is the feature is in. We've shown you briefly working with this feature, but now you can actually see it in situ. We love it. Really pleased with how it's come out. But then you can start to see from here on up, the wall's finished and we've got this sort of rustic look coming all the way around. We've got original capping, so you can sort of see where that finished, what it would have looked like if this wall was square. And then we've just jointed up and pointed the wall as it comes down to soften the edge as you come into the garden. So from that point, when we get the big pot in here, all of your eyes just drawn to this focus, which is the big pot in the middle. So we're super pleased how that's come out. The next stage is going to be, we are going to be prepping the ground and paving, but that is going to lead us into the next video, which is going to be part 2 of this. You can see us all set out there ready, cement, boards, mixer. We're going to be paving this. Stay tuned for part 2. If you've enjoyed part 1, which we hope you have, of seeing how this is built, stay tuned. Part 2 next week, see how we get on, because it is warm. And then fingers crossed, we've got some nice paving to show you.